Smith on board now. Let's reflect back when the Cavaliers were down 0-2 to the Celtics. Everyone thought the sky was falling. Is it falling? They're down 0-2 again.
Yes, it is. It's falling because LeBron James is not getting any production from his supposed supporting cast outside of Kevin Love. J.R. Smith, 31 minutes, 2 of 9 shooting. It's time for him to be benched. It's time for a change. And the other half, when you look at Golden State, look at what you're getting. Klay Thompson's a model of consistency. Kevin Durant showed up in Game 2, wanted no parts of LeBron James in Game 1. That was not his problem in Game 2. Give him credit where credit is due. He played an absolute marvelous game, and he showed up and played like the star that he is when you need to play like that going up against LeBron James. And, of course, Steph Curry is just a superstar, the greatest shooter I have ever seen. As far as I'm concerned, any of us should have ever seen. 9 of 17 from three-point range, 33 points, ran the point, with, just with perfection. He was sensational today as well. In the end, what it comes down to is that Golden State has stars who show up, and they get a collective effort from the supplementary parts. LeBron James got an APB out for most of his squad. Can't find him whatsoever, especially his shooting guard, JR, who once again can't even score in double figures. It's a travesty.
In the third quarter, when Cleveland made a bit of a run, Kevin Love started to feel it. Did you still get the sense that Golden State had total control of this thing?
Of course you did. The reason why you got that sense is because Cleveland wasn't stopping them from scoring. Every time they needed to make a run, they made a run. Whether it was a 3 from Curry, David West came off the bench and hit a 3 for crying out loud. JaVale McGee, the game started off with JaVale McGee, the Shaq and the fool for JaVale McGee, hitting his first 4 shots, okay? Notice I didn't mention Kevin Durant or Klay Thompson as of yet. JaVale McGee started it off. David West made a contribution. Of course, Sean Livingston was going to do the same, but the 4 All-Stars that you have on this squad, for the most part, are dependable. They do what they're supposed to do. They show up. And the individuals that are supposed to show up with LeBron James, Kevin Love is the only one that gives you something. George Hill gave you 12 points in the first half, but then regressed back to form in the second half, netting only 3 points. And I think that if you're Ty Lue, desperate times call for desperate measures. Bench J.R. Smith, bring in Kyle Korver, give Rodney Hood more than 4 minutes, and make sure it's not garbage time. Make sure it's quality time. He is 6'8". He did average 17 a game when he was in Utah before you acquired him. Give somebody a chance, because the individuals that you've been giving chances to are not getting the job done, and it's so flagrant and so bad. LeBron James looked depressed out there half the time, like there was absolutely positively nobody that he could rely upon. He doesn't deserve to be completely absolved, because it looked like he was lagging a little bit and the energy and the fervor wasn't there. But nevertheless, we all know that he's going to bring something, as 29, 13, and 9 indicated. But in the end, it's just not enough. He needs help.
I'm going to take another whack at what I tried at the top. They're going to go back home. You know, there's a scheduled 7-game series. I don't see any reason they can't get themselves back together, get that feel when they got the home crowd behind them.
Well, that's you, Kenny, man, because you're an eternal optimist. I mean, you're a special, special guy. This is why you're making commercials. This is why you host the Sports Center. This is why you're one of the stars of the network, because you're an incredibly nice guy. You try to find the silver lining, and God bless you. You're a special man, because it doesn't apply here. It's not going to happen here. This series probably ain't going 6 games. Now, you don't want to say that because you're a nice guy. I'm just a realist, and I'm here, and I got to travel to Cleveland with connecting flights. I'm in no mood to be optimistic. I'm in the mood to be real. And the reality is that this team doesn't compare to the Golden State Warriors unless you get an extraordinary effort from individuals who seem allergic to doing so. What else do you want me to say?
I feel like you're masking what you're really trying to say, Stephen A. Smith. Hey, enjoy the trip, the connection, the layover, everything, and we'll see you after and before Game 3.